Hi YouTube, Tim Unker here. In this video, we're going to look at simplifying absolute value expressions. So for instance, in number one here, I have the absolute value of 8. So what is absolute value actually asking? I hear a lot of people say just take what's inside the absolute value signs and make it positive. Yeah, you'll always have a positive um, number come out of absolute value signs, but that's not what it means. Absolute value is the distance a number is away from 0 on the number line. So if we're thinking about the absolute value of 8, yeah, you're going to get positive 8. But the reason being is that the distance from 0 to 8 on the number line, well, that's 8 units. Distance, if we're measuring the distance, it always has to be a positive number. And that's why we get positive 8 when we take the absolute value of 8. Now, I've seen some people, because they think the absolute value of, like, let's say negative 8 is 8, that the absolute value of 8 is negative 8, right? They kind of switch it. That's totally wrong. But if you think about it as just the distance a number is away from 0 on the number line, which is what it is, I think it'll be a lot easier to understand. So following that, let's look, what is the distance negative 9 is away from 0 on the number line? So let's draw a number line here. We have 0 here. Negative 9 is to the left of 0 on the number line. And how far away from 0 is it on the number line? Well, it's 9 units. Okay, so the absolute value of negative 9 is just 9. Okay, um, so take a snapshot of that either in your mind or you could even take a snapshot of the screen, I guess, if you're studying this. But I'm going to have to erase it. We'll move to the next one. Okay, so let's go down here. And problem 3, we have the absolute value of 10 minus 16. Now, I haven't gone into PEMDAS yet, or order of operations, in my middle school math tutorials. I'll get to that later. But when we have the absolute value signs, what you do is you evaluate what's inside the absolute value signs first. So first we're going to do the 10 minus 16 here. Well, 10 minus 16, um, we just had a video that was adding numbers with different sign. It's really like 10 plus negative 16. And what do you do in that case? Well, you take the number that's further away from 0 on the number line, and you subtract the number that's closer to 0 on the number line. So we're going to do that first, and we're just going to take the number. We're going to do 16. Let me rewrite that. That was bad. First video in the morning here. We're going to do 16 minus 10. That's going to give you 6. And then when you do that, you're going to take the sign of the number that is further away from 0 on the number line. So we're going to make this, this is going to be a negative 6 when we add these two numbers together, or when we do 10 minus 16. So we now have the absolute value of negative 6. Okay, so now we have to ask ourselves, how far away on the number line is negative 6 from 0? So we have 0 here. We have negative 6 here. How many units is negative 6 away from 0 on the number line? It is 6 units away. All right, so the absolute value of negative 6 is going to be 6. Okay. Next one, we're going to evaluate the absolute value of 12 minus 5. So when we do that, again, we're going to have to do the operation inside the absolute value sign. So we're going to do the subtraction of 5 from 12. 12 minus 5 is equal to 7. So we have the absolute value of 7. Well, how far is 7 away from 0 on the number line? So we have 0 here. So we have 7 over here. How far is that? That is 7 units. Now, I'm really trying to slow this down and explain it to you, but a lot of people do not have a good concept of absolute value, and I'm trying to break it down as best as possible. Hopefully, this is helpful. So the absolute value of 7 is just 7. Hopefully this video helped you out. If it did, please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Also, I'll leave my links to Teacher Pay Teachers and so on in the description. And hope to see you in the next video. Have a great day.